Well, hey my fellow video gamers and Let's Players, I am sounding very enthusiastic, and welcome to Let's Play whatever number this is, of one of my favorite games of all time, Sly 2 Band of Thieves. Now we're going to be pressing select right now, and that was kind of an audio alignment, because whenever I start a game, like a Let's Play on the PlayStation 3, that's like this, it messes up the capture, so if I do an audio alignment beforehand, like before I enter the game, on the PS3 menu screen, then, like, the audio's not aligned. I've learned that lesson, actually in Sly 3, when I did that Let's Play. Anyways, we're gonna be doing a new game, and do not worry about all those other files.
Ranker Alpha Foxtrot, this is the Wizard. Do you read me, Sitting Duck?
This is Peking Duck. I hear you, Blizzard.
No, Sly, I'm the Wizard, and you're Sitting Duck.
I read you loud and clear, Lizard.
No, I'm... Forget it, you're not taking this seriously.
I'm not. Look, Bentley, I know this is your first time out in the field, but you've gotta loosen up. If we're going to get to those Clockwerk parts, I need you on your toes. So in plain talk, what's your status?
Well, I've established myself in the basement, and I'm pretty sure I can rewire the service elevator if you can power it up from that security station.
Hang tough, pal. It might take some time, but I'll figure out a way to get up there.
Now, before I start doing any... Okay, this is actually not inverted. I might want to change that quickly, so let's see. Controls... Oh, that's not what I wanted. I want to go to Options, and then go to... Where is it? Invert on. There we go. Actually, wait, no, that's not what I wanted. I didn't want that. I actually wanted another thing, so invert that and invert turret controls. So does that actually invert the camera? Yes, this does invert the camera. There we go. Now, welcome to this game. I had to do a separate take on this because I could barely see anything, and the camera's still a little funky. And I also still can barely see anything, but it is a lot better than it was before, and I may want to change the camera eventually because I am getting a little funky with the inverted controls. But anyways, if you are a longtime viewer of mine, you may know that I've actually did a Let's Play this game before on my very old channel. Actually, I didn't even invert them. What am I talking about? Be right back. Okay, I finally found how to make it inverted. I feel really stupid because it never was inverted in the first place, and that's why I kept messing up. Also, you're supposed to jump on top of this thing, and then by jumping and pressing the triangle button, you can actually get rid of all of these ribs here. It's kind of inhumane, but it's already dead, so I guess it's something... I guess it's actually not all that bad. It also stopped my jump there for a second.
The wires. Ow! Hold on. There it is.
Okay, I know Bentley's going to be talking here, but I do not feel like I'm going to let him talk. The only times I'll let characters talk is when they are actually, like, it's a cutscene, basically. Because this isn't really a cutscene, he's kind of just doing stuff, as you see. If we can actually pull out, we can actually pull out our binocucom by pressing down the right trigger, and you can see that little Bentley guy doing all that stuff. Like, look at his hat. Look at that hat. That is a stylish hat. And also, we can go through here now.
All clear.
Thanks, pal. For your first time out, you did pretty well.
Oh, this operation is far from complete. Now that the lasers and spotlights are offline, Murray should be moving into position for your rendezvous. I'll stay here and provide computer support while you go on ahead.
So yeah, I believe, like I said, I briefly touched on the, object, what am I talking about? I briefly touched on the topic that this is actually a redo of an old Let's Play that I did a long time ago. And the reason why is because probably about a month ago, I went back on my old channel and decided to watch some of my old videos. And I watched an episode of Sly 2 Band of Thieves. And I did not like that episode whatsoever. I did this horrible thing where I got this one collectible and I'm like, swing! Like that, like twice. And I'm like, that I would not slide with that with my current commentary. And also, I used my old mic in that, and that old mic was, well, it was a Turtle Beach P11. And the Turtle Beach P11 was mostly meant to be a gaming mic headset thing. It wasn't meant to be an actual mic. But now that I have a decent mic, which I actually got only actually, in that original Sly 2 Band of Thieves Let's Play, if I can talk, it is, I mean, it's not too late at night, so hopefully the talking won't be too bad. But in that original one, I believe the last 2 episodes were recorded with my Blue Yeti, so that is something you want to know. It's the same mic I'm using right now.
According to my information, the Clockwerk parts are being stored up there. Now to get access, you're gonna have to meet up with Murray at the rendezvous point. Unfortunately, the route through the garden is filled with guards.
No problem. I'll just take the long way around.
If memory serves, you need to jump and hit the circle button to run along ropes.
Going back to the topic of using the Blue Yeti in that Let's Play, the only bad thing was it was right when I got it, and I had it on the wrong setting, so it did not sound the best. It sounded like I was kind of far away and it was echoey. That is because I didn't have it on the only record towards you. I think I had it on record all around the mic, so it picked up a lot of background noise. But ever since then, I have changed the way I record my mic, and you can hear my crystal clear voice. And I'll probably have this mic until it dies out, when I'll probably get an Audio-Technica or something. Because, I don't know, the main reason I never upgraded mics is because it's worked perfectly fine. And all the weird kinks that I've, like, heard before were fixed because I realized I was just stupid, and my audio was too high. That was Sly 3 for you, and now this is new. And also, this is Murray. And oh god, the HD collection not filling the whole screen.
Greetings, citizen. I hope you weren't harmed by my meteoropic entrance.
No, Murray, I kept at a safe distance.
Good, good. The Thunderflop knows neither friend nor foe, only destruction.
Yeah, could you maybe channel some of that raw energy into the security gate?
Of course. It is nothing before the Murray.
So yeah, if you did not know already, I am playing this on the HD collection on the PlayStation 3, and I will mention a lot of faults in the HD collection. The main reason why is because, well, this game is not perfect on the HD collection. There are a lot of glitches, but I will not hold it past Sanzaru games. I know that, like, now I know that a lot of HD collections are kind of bad because there are certain aspects that just can't be fixed, and I will not blame them, but yeah. The main reason I'm doing this and not the other, well, I'll tell after this cutscene.
Barrier stands before you. Fear not, I shall bend it like the truth.
Solid work, Murray. You're really in the zone.
My hulking frame is too much for that puny rope. You go ahead and unlock the doors from the inside. I'll be waiting in the hallway to help you carry out the Clockwerk parts.
So yes, now the main reason why I'm playing the HD collection on my PlayStation 3 is one, because my PlayStation 2 is currently in a drawer right next to me and is not plugged in, and okay, I said PlayStation 2, so I thought 3 was next anyways, but another main reason is because the PlayStation 2, Sly 2, the quality's not the best, and this is obviously the superior quality.
I don't get it, Sly. The Clockwerk part should be here. This is all wrong. We need to pull the plug on this operation right now.
Freeze, Cooper.
Inspector Fox. As beautiful and unpredictable as ever.
Whereas you crooks are so predictable. You always return to the scene of the crime.
Fine. I haven't stolen anything. Yet.
Really? Then who broke in last night and made off with all the Clockwerk parts? You've got the motive.
Someone already stole the parts?
Don't play dumb with me. It might not have been him, Comlita. The method of entry and guard casualties all point to this being a Claw Gang job.
The Claw Gang?
Constable Neela, I allowed you to sit in on this stakeout as a favor to the Contessa. I really don't need any help. Oh, I think you might. Look at the facts. Facts? Sly Cooper is right here. I caught him red-handed. I'm just saying that there are other criminals in the world other than Sly Cooper! After him! Freeze!
Yeah, that's Carmelita. Actually, we have somewhat of a crush on her. She may have a crush on us, but I think it's mostly a love-hate relationship, though. But yeah, Carmelita mentioned a whole bunch of people, Constable Neela, the Contessa. We really don't know who they are, even though Constable Neela was the person right next to her in the tomb. And I really hope that tomb had a good supply of air, because I am not so sure how they were able to breathe in that. Also, you automatically run in this segment if you wanted to know.
Going to jail.
Pick me up at the rendezvous.
It's funny because I never actually mentioned how to run. You hold down the R1 button.
Hold still.
Oh boy, do I love the cartoony aspect of this game. It is really nice. I also like how when you walk over these flags, they wriggle around a little bit. It's a nice touch that the game designers at Sucker Punch, they didn't really have to do, and I almost got hit by her blast, so we're not going to be concentrating too hard on coins. Also, another good touch is that you can see the Cooper van on the ground actually going through the area, and that was another really close one. And I keep holding the R1 button to run, but I forget that this section, you don't need to do that. I thought it was only the one running section, but not. And also, I obviously have not learned my lesson, because I continue to go for coins, and that's what I get. I get hit by them. And I cannot get any other coins, so I'm not even going to worry about that little slide thing. It's just going to take a little bit for this van to go through. There we go. And now we're out.
Find you, Cooper.
Carmelita's just as angry as ever. She's really quite lovely when she's angry. And that Constable Neela, was a reference to the Claw Gang just a slip of the tongue, or an intentional clue? Either way, it's our only lead on the missing Clockwerk parts. Clockwerk. He was consumed with jealousy for the Cooper clan's thieving reputation. Is it inappropriate to refer to him as a monster? No, not at all. What kind of person stays alive for hundreds of years with the express intention of wiping out a rival's family line? Imagine the hatred fueling that first decision to replace his mortal body with soulless machinery. Ultimately, it did the trick. Clockwerk lived on. He caught up with my parents, and I wound up in an orphanage. It's there that I met my pals, Bentley, the brains of our outfit, and Murray, the brawn. They turned out to be all the family I needed. 2 years ago, I thought I'd finished it. How naive to think I could so easily put an end to that kind of hatred. And now he's back. In pieces, sure, but the threat is real. Does the Claw Gang even realize what they've stolen? I don't know what's in my future, but I won't let it be a repeat of my past.
And that basically sums up the whole plot for this game. Going around the world, meeting members of the Claw Gang in order to find pieces of Clockwerk in order to destroy those pieces because, well, Clockwerk's a bad dude, and this lizard guy looks kind of weird. Now, I know this episode is pretty short, but I want to end it here because I feel like it'd be weird to start episode 1 after doing the prologue, because I kind of want to keep some continuation. I could go in and do like one mission in here, but I think starting episode 1 on its own episode would be good. Because hey, like why start episode 1 on episode 1 when we can start episode 1 on episode 2? Now that makes no sense at all, but it kind of made sense to me. And also another little glitch with the HD collection. Hopefully we'll find another picture. Like if you can kind of see on the left side, the pictures aren't lined up perfectly. Like they're kind of off center. I don't know why they're like that. Actually, I do, because this is an HD collection and things sometimes mess up. But yes. Now, going up here, you'll see there is Watch a Movie. So once you go through the game, you can actually watch all the cutscenes, or at least the cutscenes that you have watched so far. So the only one we have is the Prelude, and we're not going to be watching that one because we already kind of watched that. I just wanted to show you this so you would know for future reference. But in the next episode, we are going to be going into episode 1, The Black Chateau. So, this is Juddle Plays saying see you later and goodbye.